What's going on, guys? It's JRD, and I know I'm late on this settings video. Alright, Season 2 has been here for about 2 weeks, but it's all good because I'm going to show you guys how to get maximum FPS and how to get the best visibility settings, possible in Warzone. So let's go directly into the settings. Alright guys, for my graphics, I've got full screen on. You guys are gonna need, if you guys are on PC, which these are on, these are PC settings. So if you guys are on PC, you're definitely gonna need to be running full screen. I know a lot of people are running full screen borderless and stuff because they like tabbing out of their game. You guys are definitely not going to want to do that because it's going to impact your performance a lot, and you guys are going to be getting a less FPS, and you guys are going to want to be getting the max FPS, of course. For the screen refresh rate, you guys are going to be wanting to put whatever your monitor is at. So if you got a 60 FPS monitor, put 60 FPS. If you got a 244 hertz monitor, put that. But for me, I've got 144 hertz, so that's what I'm going to run. Your resolution, you're going to want to have on 100 no matter what type of resolution you're playing on. If it's 720, 1080, 1440p, whatever, you guys are going to want to put it on 100 just to make sure you guys get the best possible FPS and just like the best consistent FPS possible. So for aspect ratio, you guys are just going to want to put it on automatic, whatever your game's at. For me, basically it's 16:9, so I just put it on automatic and it's just going to go to 16:9. For VSync, you guys are definitely going to want to have this disabled. If you guys are seeing screen tearing like you see on the left image here, then you might want to put this on enabled. But for people that are not seeing any screen tearing, make sure you have this on disabled. For my texture resolution, I have it on normal. My texture filter anisotropic, I guess that's how you pronounce it, is also on normal. My particle quality, you guys are going to want to have this on high, just because for some reason if you have your particle quality on high, you get more FPS than you would if you had it on low. So definitely make sure that's on high. My bullet impacts and sprays is on disabled. I just don't want to see that when I'm shooting at people. It's just kind of distracting. I'd rather have it off. My tessellation, 100% have this off. It's just going to cause performance issues, and you guys are not going to want that. On-demand texture streaming is disabled. For shadow and lighting, I have this on low, guys. And make sure you do have the cache spot shadows and cache sun shadows at enabled. Particle lighting on low. Like I said, particle quality you want on high, but particle lighting you want on low. Direct ray tracing, ambient occlusion, screen space reflection, all these are going to be disabled because they're just going to hurt your performance if you have them enabled. Now for anti-aliasing, I have on SMAA 1 times, just because it reduces the jagged edges. You see on the right screen, it has way less jagged edges on the fence compared to the left screen. For my depth of field disabled, if you guys have this enabled, you see on the right screen that there's just blurriness. You don't want that 100%. Just leave it on disabled. Because I have anti-aliasing on only on 1 times, not on say filmic strength T2X like it says at the bottom in yellow there. You guys are going to want to have the filmic strength at 1.0 just so that you don't see any visual noise. For world motion blur and weapon motion blur, you guys make sure you have this disabled. If you have it enabled, I'm sorry you guys have been playing like this. Motion blur is just disgusting. You see on the right, it's so blurry when you guys are just like moving around and stuff. Make sure you have that disabled. Film grain, definitely have this on 0 so you don't see any visual noise when just playing the game. As you see on the left screen, the left side looks way better than the right side, obviously. And for dynamic resolution, you guys are going to want to just keep this disabled. I don't even really know what it does, so I'm just going to keep it disabled, to be honest. Alright, so that was my graphics settings. I have had a few people commenting about my controller settings and whatnot, so I'm just going to show that real quick. Okay, for my controller settings, I play on tactical. Stick layout is default. Invert vertical look disabled. My dead zone is only 0.10. My horizontal and vertical stick sense is 5. My ADS zoom sense is 0.8. My aim response curve type is standard. I have vibration turned off. For my aim assist, I have it just on standard. Scale aim assist with FOV disabled. A few of these are just basically default settings. Use and reload behavior contextual tap. You guys are definitely going to want to put this on for sure. Depleted ammo weapon switch, I have this on disabled just in case, say you're shooting your gun and you run out of ammo, it doesn't automatically swap to your weapon, or your secondary, I mean. Armor plates, apply all, definitely have this on if you're playing Warzone. For slide behavior, definitely have this on tap, just because, whatever button you're pressing, you just have to tap it instead of holding it for the sliding. It makes it a lot more smooth and a lot more easier. You guys are probably going to have this on disabled if you haven't gone into your settings. But if it is on disabled, make sure you try automatic sprint and automatic tac sprint. Whichever one feels better, run with that. And I have parachute auto deploy off just so I can land wherever I want to. It's not like gonna make me you know, auto deploy parachute 20 feet in the air, and then I have to, you know, get a gun late and stuff. So I would recommend putting this off. But yeah, guys, that's been my settings. I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, I guess I could show you, you know, my FOV right here, 115, and my brightness and stuff. But everything else down here is pretty much and stuff. Except for maybe the minimap shape square. Definitely put that on so you guys can see more of your minimap. Colorblind target I have disabled, and everything else is just normal settings. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys subscribe and like if you did enjoy. Yeah, I'll see you in the next video.